Walt Disney Studios here in Paris can be accessed and enjoyed by absolutely anybody, regardless of whether or not, like me, you have a disability. This park is of course the smaller of the two Disney parks here in Disneyland Paris, and we will show you in this video how to access rides, theatres and of course other attractions as a disabled guest. So from Avengers Campus to Toon Studio to Toy Story Playland, join me now as we show you around Walt Disney Studios Paris and how to access things as a disabled guest. Beginning our tour in Studio 1, the main building you have to pass through currently in order to access this park, with shops on your left and the Brown Derby / quick service restaurant on your right, also known as Restaurant en Calais. Your accessibility priority extends even here to the Disneyland Paris shops, where upon request for accessible help, they will take you to a checkout and get you checked out as quickly as humanly possible. Here in Restaurant en Calais, the person with mobility issues or an accessibility and priority card, you simply approach the accessible line and they will serve you alongside people who have done click and collect as quickly as possible. Obviously, if like me, you have to use some kind of mobility aid to get around, the more seating upstairs does not apply. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter in through the shop, which is actually the exit to the ride. We're going to follow this sign here to the back. So once you've entered into this area here, you're going to wait behind this red rope until a cast member comes to receive you. You will wait for a few minutes and then you will be given access to the ride. And yes, if you are very polite and nice, you can request to ride whichever tower you wish. All three of them, of course, being a different story. Welcome to Disneyland Paris's newest full-fledged area, Marvel's Avengers Campus. Here you will find two rides, Spider-Man Web Slingers and Avengers Assemble Flight Force, and I'll show you now how we can access each of those as a disabled person. Here with Spider-Man, what we want you to do is we want you to approach the Premier Access entrance, where you will find the Magic All sign. So as you come up to Spider-Man, just approach the cast members here. You'll see the disabled sign there. Show them your pass, of course. Show them your pass, of course, and you will be provided with access to the attraction. Very easy, very simple, and they'll get you on as quickly as possible. So as you get to Avengers Assemble Flight Force, you approach the, once again, Premier Access entrance. And I'm actually going to go on this one. Hello there. You show the cast member your pass here, and then through we go. Thank you. The same applies for theatres here at Disneyland Paris. So here we have Studio D, Stitch Live, and the Studio Theatre, all showing different shows. Stitch Live, what it says on the tin. Studio D is presenting the Disney Junior Dream Factory show, and Together a Pixar musical. is what we will find in Studio Theatre. And once again, all you have to do, approach cast members. Stitch Live. Same with Studio D, approach a cast member. Once again, just approach the front of the theatre, speak to a cast member who will provide you with accessible seating and entrance to Studio Theatre to see what is currently together a Pixar musical. Over on the right side of the park, you will find an assortment of rides, attractions from the worlds of Pixar, animation and beyond. So we'll begin over here with the flying carpets. Sort of just plonked here, maybe not thematically appropriate, but as we approach the ride, you're going to find this sign. You're going to follow it round to a cast member who will provide you access to the flying carpets. Crush's Coaster, one of the most popular attractions on the resort, even for disabled guests. Now, there are several ways you can access this. If you've got a green pass, you're going to go through the Premier Access queue. But any other colour, you're going to come here and you're going to follow these signs. Where a cast member will grant you access. Directly opposite we have Cars, yes, Race Rally? Yes, Cars Race Rally. And this is the disabled entrance immediately here. That is staired access or ramp access to get you down to the ride pit.
This is Buzz Lightyear, wishing you a Happy New Year.
Nice big clear sign for the disabled entrance here at Toy Soldiers Parachute Drop. And the cast member will grant you access. Here we have the RC Racer half-pipe coaster, I believe built by Intamin. Bit of a random geek fact there. And then you come round here to the left. To find the magical disabled entrance. Finally, in Toy Story Playland, we have Slinky Dog Zig Zag Spin. And you're not going to go in the main entrance up there. You're going to come down to the base of the ride, where all these lovely people are standing, and access the ride here. The newest ride to this area is up this long path. We're going to take you over to Cars Road Trip. Yes, it's another Cars ride, nowhere near the other Cars ride. It is the repurposed old studio tram tour. Some fun photo moments here. You're not going to have to go quite as far as the rest of the general public, as coming up this path you will see this gate here on the right which goes down directly to the station, and this is for you if you are accessing this ride via disabled entrance. Now they also have a lift, so if you are wheelchair bound and cannot transfer, they can take your wheelchair up onto the tram so that you can still enjoy the attraction from the experience. Now Spider-Man and also Ratatouille have wheelchair accessible vehicles, which will transfer your chair in and lock it in place. And I believe Buzz Lightyear has it over in the other park as well. Another fun photo opportunity. The final ride to show you here at Walt Disney Studios is Ratatouille, Remy's Crazy Adventure. And my God, if you are on a scooter or a wheelchair, this is bumpy. Whoa. But access to this ride could not be simpler. The main entrance is here with your standby on the right, single riders in the middle, and premier access on the left. And the premier access queue will double as your disabled entrance for Ratatouille. All you have to do, show a cast member your pass, and they will allow you through. This is Animation Celebration, where they also show a Frozen sort of walk-through show, and over there is the Animagique Theatre. These two places are not currently operating at the time of my visit. The gist is exactly the same. Approach a cast member as if you would any other theatre or show, and they will direct you on how to get disabled access. And there we have it, a look at the rides and attractions of Walt Disney Studios Paris and how to access them as a disabled person, showing you the accessible entrances to rides, theatres, how to get food, and indeed how to look and be served in a shop. So if this has helped you, if it's given you pause for thought and can help inform your trip to this resort, then fantastic, and thank you for watching. That's a wrap.